Tippy top of the morning to you, laddies, and welcome back. Despite my wattles-like appearance, it is actually me, Jack White, from the band The White Stripes today. It is Tuesday, my dudes, which means welcome to Snapshot Day. Minecraft 26.3 Snapshot number 5 out bright and early. And now today we're going to do something a little bit different. Just like usual, we will dive into the snapshot sure, but because we have some extra time, we'll take a look at a recent shader update that's game-changing, and to target slabs too. This snapshot, it is unusually small, but that doesn't mean the new update features are done quite yet. So you're gonna want to stick around. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and help a small upcoming artist named Jack White out. Smash that like button to get my name out there. Oh, and now first up, we need to get deep and we need to get real dark too, because inside of this snapshot, we've got some sculk changes. When the deep dark sculk biomes are generating, extra rare growths and catalyst chance have been removed from their tags. Now, I haven't had the chance to test it out side by side before and after the snapshot, but I do not believe that very much is going to actually be noticeably changed here. Heading out to a brand new deep dark biome, one that I have generated in this snapshot for the very first time. We can see the catalyst, the streaker, the sensors, they are all still generating, and about at the same frequency in which they were generating before. If myself, I would have to take a guess, I would have to assume that this is due to the world generation being worked on heavily over the course of the past few snapshots. And basically, however the developers are doing it now with data driving and everything fancy like that, the old features are just no longer needed inside of world generation. Oh man, now archaeology. If one were to try and take a guess, try and figure out where this update could be headed next, one of those decent guesses for the landing spot of the next features of this update could possibly be archaeology. You see, inside of our Dapple Drop, the popular update, we've got this beautiful new biome. But alongside the biome, we have these gorgeous new campsites. Now, I think it is very important to take note that the campsite was just basically entirely redone. Not in the last week's snapshot, but in the snapshot before that. Every single tent structure was changed. Every single campsite structure was changed as well, largely to involve cushions. But in the case of some of the other campsites that could generate, some more significant changes were made to their shaping as well. Now, initially, when we took our deep dive into these campsites and everything like that, we found out that a couple of these sites, namely this one right here inside of the taiga biome, this is another one right here inside of the snowy taiga biome. We can go ahead and update this one, and we will find that archaeology, or the opportunity for archaeology, still definitely exists inside of these sites. Well, now we have our first official acknowledgement from the developers that yes, something is up with archaeology, and they are going to change it. Lego Show TV, big shout out for tagging me into this one. The suspicious gravel in the campsite, Snowy Taiga 1, the one we were just looking at, it has no loot table at all. The developers have confirmed that this is a bug, but as of this week's snapshot, they have not fixed it quite yet. Instead, oddly enough, what they did in this week's snapshot is actually fixes involving decorated pots inside of this update. Crafting a decorated pot without shards using the recipe book would create a pot that doesn't drop any bricks at all, which is weird. Why randomly the decorated pot would get broken and bugged in this update that seemingly has no relation to it quite yet? Well, you can't help but wonder. And with the confirmation that there are missing loot tables inside of these structures, that does seem like a confirmation. Confirmed without explicitly saying such, that something is going to happen with archaeology in this update after, only like 3 years. At last. Now this update, it gets very technical here. We have a couple of new changes and expansions to this brand new shader system that Mojang has been adding to the game lately. Shader compilation changes. The shaders are now compiled by Shader C when using OpenGL. Then we have a little bit more information alongside this song. Long story short, it's all very, very technical information. And on the changelog, we have 2 different developer notes that might concern you if you are concerned with compiling shaders. Oh man, but speaking of shaders, this right here all being pulled off with vanilla Minecraft right now inside of the new snapshots. Dude, it's 2005, the beginning of September. I was but a young, small, wee lad at 2 months old. Oh, but this lost found footage inside of the local Minecraft village. A player ran up and started hitting all of the local villagers. The security guard, he didn't even care. He just walked away. This is all but a mere taste of what is now possible within the vanilla game. No need for Optifine, Iris, any kind of optimization, things like that. It's just vanilla Minecraft, baby. This right here, the one that I am using, is Bodycam PFX. This is a lightweight post-processing shader, and it's so easy to run. So this is all actually being done using the brand new post effect command that was added to the game a couple snapshots back. You might remember /post effect and then add and then wattles, and then we took a look at some of these different effects that you could do. For example, turning your vision, basically overlaying the eyes of a creeper to your own profile. Another pretty crazy trippy one, the spider. You could also make your vision look like a spider's vision, and at least how I'm doing it, a creeper's vision at the same time too. Oh god, now that I think about it, a spider that explodes? Ooh, no. Wow, with this resource pack simply dropped into my resource pack folder, with the post effect command, I can now enable a brand new post effect that is called body cam. This is meant to resemble an officer's body cam, but it's kind of giving more like a Backrooms VHS horror, which is terrifying. So, like, I'm talking to the villager, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, sir, I'm sorry, but you're under arrest. What's the crime, you say? Oh, that nose and just being too ugly. This is really just the beginning of the innovation that is going to go down with the post effect command. I cannot wait to see what the community cooks up, and please. I mean, I suppose I could already pull this off with the addition of a simple resource pack into the game here, but wow, man. I think I need like a Backrooms one set up into my game here, because like a post effect shader or something like that, because this is already so beautiful and so cool looking. If you ever find any cool post effect things or you make one, post it on my community tab because I'd love to check it out, maybe even in a future video. Alright, now you gotta get used to this because I'm gonna shoot the rest of the video in this, okay? Minecraft Alton Towers. There's some kind of fancy little event happening right now, and you could actually earn yourself, well, not a cape like the leakers said, but actually a baby axolotl hat. So this is an IRL event where you can go and basically explore Minecraft world, except it's in the real world. Now, relatively recently, creator It's Me James was able to go over to this thing, and the pictures that are coming out of it are absolutely fire, man. Like, look at these little mob setups that are like life-size. There's James, and then there's the mob. Like, what the flip, man? I wish I could go to this. Now, for the most part, these pictures, adorable, but pretty much like sticking to the vanilla Minecraft game. Except, all of a sudden, in one of the experiences at this Alton Tower setup, we have ourselves what appears to be a target block that is a half slab. What? Like, okay, I know some of these experiences are allowed to just basically do whatever the heck they want, but a target block as a slab, that might actually be really useful. Like, maybe you're trying to control something, then you want to use less space or whatever you're trying to set up. Well, that might be kind of nice. And then imagine maybe like a target pad as well. Maybe something kind of like a wall. It's a little bit thinner. Maybe you could place it down and like vertically have like a little target block situation. I'm sure maybe it's nothing, but I mean, then again, I guess you never know. Big shout out to James for all of those pictures, though. I'll go ahead and link him down below. Check the pictures out. There's even more, including an adorable belly of a baby pig. Anyway, for this week's deep dive into the newest Minecraft Snapshot, that's about all I've got for you. Thanks for watching. Smash a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, friends.